An avalanche above the Eisenhower Tunnel leads to criminal charges, and new details on a Vail chairlift fatality. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. Two snowboarders face pending criminal charges for triggering an avalanche above the west portal of Eisenhower Tunnel in March when snow barreled down towards the portal, stopping just short of I-70. The unidentified men are likely charged with reckless endangerment for that avalanche on March 25th. The CAIC reports the slide started 4 to 6 inches deep, then grew, eventually covering an access road above the tunnel in snow up to 20 feet deep. The two were uninjured and remained on site for authorities. They also cooperated with the CAIC investigation, which showed the avalanche damaged a mitigation gun in the area. A skier who witnessed a February chairlift death at Vail's Blue Sky Basin claims the lift operator was not paying attention when a 46-year-old New Jersey man was left hanging fatally 20 to 25 feet above the ground. This from the Vail Daily. A police report shows Jason Varnish was trying to lower a raised chairlift seat when the lift caught on his coat. As skiers built a human pyramid to help Varnish, the operator said he could not reverse the lift without permission. Soon after, operators did reverse the lift. By then, Varnish was unconscious and could not be resuscitated. His family is now pursuing a lawsuit against Vail. Vail Resorts employees in Colorado weathered a second round of furloughs this week, putting an additional 2,000 full-time year-round employees on leave. This from the Denver Post. Company CEO Rob Katz wants employees back on payroll in 2 months for summer, but the company has not made a decision about summer operations, and Denver Post reports this latest round could last up to 6 months until next ski season. This comes after thousands of year-round hourly employees nationwide were furloughed, and salaried employees took a pay cut between 5 and 25%. On Tuesday, we reported Summit Medical Center has 32 beds for critical COVID-19 patients, based on this from Dr. Mark Doucette.
We've actually designated one of our 2 wings on our inpatient floor for COVID patients. That wing has 8 patient beds.
And this from Centura spokesman Brent Boyer.
I want to make sure that whatever report you do is accurate. We have that is not the total number of isolation rooms that we have available to treat and care for COVID-19 patients.
When the report ran, Centura told us we were misinformed, claiming they will not tell media how many beds are available at 17 network hospitals in Colorado and Kansas. The provider will, however, tell public health officials to help, quote, with forecasting and modeling for statewide actions. So if you're wondering about critical patient capacity at St. Anthony's and Summit, Centura is telling the public you will have to wait until you're admitted, but claims there are plenty of beds as of today. A shout out to Krystal 93 listeners sending us news tips, like Kim through Facebook, who claims several residents in the Eagles Nest neighborhood have been asked to dismantle temporary backyard ski and snowboard rails by order of the HOA. The Eagles Nest covenant restricts permanent recreation equipment like swing sets and temporary structures like mobile homes, trailers, and tents, with stricter rules for homes on the Raven Golf Course. Residents argue backyard rails do not fit the rule. We are waiting now on a reply from the HOA. Summit County confirms 61 cases of COVID-19 as of yesterday, with no new cases since Tuesday and no fatalities, and 32 total hospitalizations from 16 confirmed cases. Statewide, there are 5,655 cases today, 1,162 hospitalizations, and 14 new deaths, bringing state total to 193 fatalities. And now audio from the COVID-19 Twilight Zone, where every night at 8 p.m., this is the sound of Summit County. It's the Howl at 8 p.m. movement, when thousands, maybe tens of thousands, are howling in solidarity with first responders. It's come to Summit Cove, Frisco, Wilderness, and more, and happens again tonight, 8 p.m., until you can howl no more. Avalanche danger is moderate again today in the Summit Eagle County zone, with very little freeze overnight and spring-like conditions. Check the CAIC website for details. In roadwork news, Dillon Dam Road is open again after a 4-week closure for runoff and falling snow. The bike path there is also open. In local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, a Krystal listener reports the Buffalo Cabin trailhead at the top of Wilderness has been slammed all week, filled with cars from about 10 different states in the past 2 days alone. She lives there and admits the cars could be from locals. But that's not what authorities are watching for. Deputies are ticketing anyone who is parked illegally. Stay off shoulders, and if a trailhead is full, come back later. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.